What's up, everybody? Sorry about that. No sound. Got it. 50 people watching live on air. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. I'm gonna grab one more little thing from over here. And we want this to go. Oh, look at that. It worked. It worked. I'm so happy when it worked. It take me like 2 hours to set this stuff up. And like half the time it don't even work. Bam, 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 bam. Look at that, man. It's a beautiful thing. We'll put this back up top. All right. Wow. Well, okay. Cool. Good. Let's do it. What's up, everybody? It's your boy BK. I'm gonna be talking about the biggest bubble in history, so stay tuned right after this. Bam! My people, it's about that time. If this is your first time tuning in, congratulations, baby. You are now rocking with the best. My name is BK, known as the Crypto Trader, and I am the boss of these charts, as you will soon find out. BDKelly1203TradingView.com. Check me out on there. I post free charts every time I'm in there. Then you jump over to the #1 Bitcoin group in the world, #1 Bitcoin on Facebook. Check it out. Come on in. The doors are always open. And then when you're ready to put down 2 and pick up 6, jump on over to Patreon. We got 100+ people holding me down on Patreon. This is the money team. $50 a month for the Cryptopolis report, $100 for the profit package, and $250 for the boss alert messages, where every other day you getting an update from the boss BK. Bam! It's just that easy to get paid. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for your time. Make sure you like and subscribe right now. This is the fastest growing crypto community in the world. You are officially a part of history. Now let's go ahead and make this money.
Like a boss.
Live from the USA, helping you get paid every day. This is the boss of Bitcoin, the Cristo of crypto. It's your boy BK. And if you don't like me, you must not like money. Thank you for joining me, everybody. Look at that, 63 people rocking out live on the air with the boss. I appreciate the support. If you appreciate me, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button one time. Pay it forward. We got 25,000 people that need to hear this message today. I do a lot of work behind the scenes to try to find the most relevant information for every video that I put out. And this is without a doubt some of the most important information I think we as traders, as asset accumulators, have to bestow and to incorporate into our methodology for wealth accommodation in the near and dear future. If this is your first time tuning in, congratulations, baby. You are now rocking with the best. My name is BK, known as the Crypto Trader, and I am the boss of these charts, as you will soon find out. Every day I grace this microphone with my voice is another day you get to profit as a result, and today is no exception. So what we will do is jump into our Facebook community. I'm going to be doing this at the end of the video, everybody, so you still have a chance to register to win the contest. All you need to do is share the post. Look at that, we got a subscriber. Did it do the dance? That's cool, little Super Mario. Donated, Big Dom. Thank you, sir. I didn't even know. I never knew how that worked. I'm sorry. I get excited. All right. So this is the post right here, right? Share that post. You got about 10-15 minutes, and I'll be coming back into the Facebook community to pick a winner at the end of this video, right? But until then, let's go ahead and talk about our featured discussion for this video. Big Dom said real quick, he said your contributions, let's just go to this screen real quick. I don't think we can see it, but I'll read it to you guys. He said your contributions, info, all the work that has gone into your system and your upcoming software have created a movement that can no longer be stopped. That's beautiful, man. Thank you. You know, I do appreciate that. And you are absolutely right. That's pretty cool. Thank you for that, man. All right, here we go. Oh, get me all choked up. Today's video will cover the biggest bubble in history. Is this the end? What are we talking about? The biggest bubble in history. Well, if you know me, you know I would never say anything like that about Bitcoin. We are talking about the Russell 2000. This is from motleyfool.com. One of the most accessed, I don't want to say influential, but they've been around for a while. Back when I traded options back in 2008, 2009, this was where I went for all my information. 1993, they've been, you know, kind of the leading source on the internet for this information portal with regards to the stock market. And this was just about a month ago. They said the hidden index bubble, right? What is an index? An index is basically think of it as like a portfolio of different stocks, funds, mutual funds, accounts, whatever, that brokers oftentimes use to, they say they use it to mitigate your risk. Basically, you can have an index for technology companies, right? I forget what that, SPX or something like that. You can have an index for environmental companies, what they classify as environmental companies. You can have an index for blue chip companies, which are the top dividend paying companies. You can have an index for essentially anything, right? NASDAQ is an index. People don't realize that. Dow Jones is an index, right? I think either NASDAQ or Dow Jones, one of them, is only made of like 30 companies, right? But of those 30 companies, they use, you know, their average, right, to give the relative strength of the market, because they figure if those top 30 companies fail, then the rest of the market go fail too. So this is what an index is, right? And so when they talk about the hidden index bubble, what they're referring to is the fact that most of the money in the market right now is going into indexes. People aren't buying, you know, stocks outright anymore. They're not buying Apple, Netflix, Google, Twitter, Ford, you know, IBM, Accenture. I don't even know these companies anymore. Steel, right? They're buying these index to kind of play the spread, so to speak, right? Because instead of just playing one stock, they would rather play an index to where they, quote, have exposure to, you know, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and in this case, 2,000 different stocks, right? So real quick, let me, because I know we have a lot of early adopters to wealth accumulation and blockchain technology. So what I'll be looking up is called the Russell 2000. Right, Russell 2000 index fund, right? Let's see if they give a little explanation on this thing. I kind of already did it, but essentially what the Russell 2000 is it's the top 2,000 companies on the whole stock market. And I think it's only like 5,000, 10,000 publicly traded companies. But essentially, the Russell 2000 gives you the heart of the economy, right? 2,000 companies, right? That's big. That's big. NASDAQ, I think, is only like 30 companies. One of those, either NASDAQ or Dow Jones, is like 30 companies. The other one is like 200. But Russell 2000, you can't run from that, right? When the Russell goes up, everything's going up. When the Russell goes down, it's no getting around it. Not one, not two, not three companies is going to turn that around. It's the weight of the entire economy flipping over from the inside out. So that's what the Russell 2000 is, right? And this is the article it talks about. I'll include a link. I'll throw it in the chat right now, and then I will put it down in the comments, #1 comment on this video. But essentially, they talk about active managers no longer picking stocks. They're picking these funds, they're ETFs, and this is a passive investing strategy, right? That way you make money on the spread as the industry goes up. But there's a problem. A major problem is that S&P 500, right? The rich have gotten richer and the poor have gotten poorer. And this is the Russell 2000 right here. Or this chart shows the S&P 500. But essentially, when you take the top 5 companies, they make up 50% of the profit, right? But by the time you get to the little guys, you know, the smallest 20 companies, they're already underwater right now. 2017, all of 2017, the smallest 20% of the companies lost 20%, right? This is literally the whole stock market dying from the inside out. It's just that all that money, that negative 18%, keeps running to Facebook, Amazon, Yahoo, Google, Twitter, Alphabet, and those are making up the bulk, right? So imagine it's like, you know, a big dinosaur walking, but you start to see its tail disintegrate and just fall off. Next thing you know, it's moving up its back. You know, now its hind legs is starting to disappear. That's literally what's happening on this thing, right? The big get bigger. Russell 2000. Look at this. The numbers don't lie. Top 5 companies out of 2,000. 5 companies make up 76%. 1,995 make up the rest. That's not good economics. That's not a good situation for success. And therein lies the flaw, the fundamental flaw with the stock market as we know it. But guess what? That is our opportunity because we don't value USD. The only thing you're going to get from buying one of these ETFs and riding it up 76% is more US dollars. But guess what? You're losing about 10 to 20% on the spread every year just due to inflation and the cost of living going up, right? So what we'll do real quick, if you don't follow me on TradingView, you probably should. BD Kelly 1203, you know what I'm saying? One of the most influential crypto traders in the game. Holla at your boy. What we're about to do right now is we are going to go chart one of these CJB indexes, you know, just to show you, just so it's undeniable what's going on, right? So I need to type in Russell 2000, RUSSELL 2000, right? So here we go. And keep in mind, the cycle I'm going to be using is a long cycle. Like I said, this does not turn around overnight. So what we'll do is we'll actually go and look at the weekly, I want to say. Right? There we go. Let's turn this off. This is our weekly chart. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't done it yet. For everybody else, before we do this real quick, for everybody just getting set up, I know my charts look different than everybody. That's because I learned how to make money in the market, and most people can't do it. So I'm showing you straight the meat and potatoes on how to do it. Click that link if you are new to this channel. Click that link right there. Go to TradingView. Then you go to this website. Click on videos, watch them first 2 videos right there, Chart Like a Boss, and you will learn how to make money. What we're using is called the Boss Method. It's patented intellectual property owned exclusively for the rights of Brandon Kelly LLC. If you are a profit-seeking entity, you do not have my express written consent to use it. If you are a person, I give it to you for free. It works quite well. Watch the videos, learn how to do it, set it up. And this is what we're looking at on the Russell, right? This is Russell to the weekly. And it goes all the way back. Go take you back, way back. This thing going back to 1988, November. Let's just put a flag in the ground. Back there. That's where we're starting this trend at. So again, I tell you, this is not no, you know, one week, one candle, one quarter, 10K, 10Q, annual report, one tweet. No, this is going, this energy is going all the way back to November of 88 on the top 2,000 companies in the world, right? Where are we taking it? We're going to take it to November of 00. So let's drag this up. Right here. Bam. Breakout. Breakdown. See that? Breakout, breakdown. Right? What does that do? That does 2 things for us. Number 1, it gives us all the energy that we need to understand the rest of this correlation in this chart, right? That run right there, 12 years. Warren Buffett made so much money during that time. But check it out, right? Bam, bam. Look at that. Look at that. You know what I'm saying? That's how you freestyle on a Fibonacci one time. You could type that into YouTube as well. I got a playlist specifically for freestyling on a Fibonacci. And you see that we are running out of steam. It's no getting around it. That 4.2 to the 4.6 is the cap. That's it. That's it. Right? Let's do a sign line just to, you know what I'm saying, just to show what I wanted to get up in here, though. I want to show you how this is working on the inside, right? Because you see, this is a very intriguing area right here, in this 99, 98, 99 spread right there. That was an interesting time. If you look at our 77, we were flat. The long money didn't know what was going on. They didn't know if we were going to go up. They didn't know if we were going to go down. They were unbiased, impartial, and essentially out of the market. It was the day traders and the whales that were battling for long-term position, right? But what we'll do, since we know that was our breakout breakdown, right? Let's just try to find the flattest part of that curve, probably right around there, right? And let's throw our sign line right there to kind of peek out that energy, right? And when we do that, boom, boom, boom. This is literally what we're riding on right now, right? This was positive energy. This was negative energy. Positive energy. What do we expect? Coming up sooner than they'll tell you on Bloomberg. Negative energy. How soon will that happen? Well, as early as March 2019. If I was a betting man, which I am, I'd be willing to bet that after March, that 7 is no longer in that zone right there. It doesn't work. See, this is what I talk about. This is what I say. The men lie, the women lie, the numbers don't lie. I don't care. what they're talking about on Bloomberg right now. I just discredited one of their best seasoned, tenured clowns. Jimbo the Clown. Don't believe me? Watch the video. Got about 2,000 views right now. Right? What we're dealing with is the data, the numbers. This is how computer software works. It's all zeros and ones. It's positive and negative. We polarize everything, divide it by itself, make it play by our base 7 methodology, and then BAM! Draw Fibonacci to it. You can't escape it. You cannot escape that. This is 2,000 of the top companies in the world over 20 plus years on a 12-year cycle. Give me one article Bloomberg, Wall Street can print tomorrow to overcome all of that resonance. You can't do it. This is the eclectic collective right here, and it's saying that the stock market is done. And if you've been trading with me for any amount of time, would you buy this up here? Would you buy that? Let's see. We 9% above the 77 and 23% above the spread. Is that a buy? What Jim Cramer said in the video is the play right now. How much money has he made you lately? Right? This is the opportunity. This is the play, because this is the biggest bubble of all time. Where is it going to go? When is it going to fall? Boom. Boom. You can't disagree with the harmonics, right? Confirmation right there. Confirmation right there. Confirmation right there. 1, 2, 3. And when we look at that, let's bring this up top. When we look at this, this is basically what you're guaranteed. After this thing hits, that's what you're looking at. September 24. And I might have missed it by 1 or 2 months. There it goes right there. August of 24. I don't even get into this kind of stuff. Not too much. Since we're talking about it, the next one is in April. Let me ask you if you think that's a coincidence or not. I said it in the Facebook group. Everything that happens in our existence more than likely has already been written in the stars above. But what you probably don't see behind the scenes is this. 1, 2, 3. That's setting up to be, and even if we caught right there, that's setting up to be a huge head and shoulders pattern. That could easily sink the Titanic. Let's just say that. right? And that will be a 20-year head and shoulders pattern on the top 2,000 companies in the world, right? This is your opportunity, because if you value dollars, well, the stars have said that that cycle is coming to an end. But if you don't, if you change your values and change your worth, especially when the CJBs are trying to make Bitcoin break 6,000, then I believe you have an opportunity to be handsomely rewarded for your endeavors. You have the top 2,000 companies in the world on a 12-year cycle that is peaking out inside of 6 to 9 months. A lot of people, again, a lot of people ask, what does a cycle look like, right? So we could just type in bubble cycle, right? Because that's what they always talk about. Bitcoin is a bubble. It's a tulip. They don't talk about the fiat private banker slave labor debt paper that they use, but Bitcoin's a tulip. Has no value. It has no intrinsic value. Even though the people believe in it, even though it, is the longest working financial protocol that's never been compromised, 99.99% of the time it's been running on the network since the day it launched. Every other month, another Fortune 100 company's getting hacked. Bitcoin hasn't been hacked yet. But it's a tulip. Don't put your money in there. Go buy NVIDIA instead. That's what Jim Cramer said. This is what the bubble cycle looks like. Right? Right down there. I don't want to spend too much time talking about it, but essentially very, very, very convincing. This is one of the most prominent charts that financial analysts use when comparing long-term trends, and guess what? When you lay it on top of the Russell 2000, it's almost perfect. Going all the way back to November of 1988. And therein lies the opportunity. Change your values. Change your worth. Do not fall victim to the biggest bubble in the history of mankind. This is the greatest transformation of wealth from one version to another. I don't have any pieces of Monopoly money. Otherwise, I'd hold one up to the screen right now. This is your opportunity. I've told you countless times. Watch the cycles. Watch the cycles. Watch the cycles. Take the top 2,000 companies in the world. Average them out. Go all the way back to 1988. This is the top, right? So is it the end? Yes, absolutely. Please believe. The dollar's days are numbered, and I don't say that to be mongering fear. I say that as a prognitive note on reality. Right? You got the BRICS, you got the COMEX, you got One Belt, One Road, you got inflation, you got all this geopolitical nonsense that's happening, right? You got increased spending, all this, about 22 different reasons that can lead to the collapse of one currency. And we got about, all of them happening at once while we're at an all-time high. So again, ask yourself if that's something you're willing to bet on. That it lasts the next 22 years so you can get your value out of it. Right? And so That's what we got, man. This is the opportunity of a lifetime. Please believe that this is the biggest bubble in history. And as a result, your reward can be amplified that much greater if you play the right side of it. And I ain't talking about margins and spreads and what do they call it? Leverage. Leverage. No. Let's drive that money over the blockchain bridge that's unifying the world right now. And when Wall Street pulls the plug on Dow 25,000 and it comes toppling down the Dow 8,000, we will welcome that money with open arms. If you are in the chat right now, I see we got a lot going on. I appreciate that. Let's do this. Shout your country out. I'm gonna go pick a winner from our Facebook group. Let's see. Let me make sure with y'all. You know what I'm saying? How many likes we got real quick. We got 50. Bam! 69. If you ain't done it yet, give me a thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? If you appreciate this content, if you don't, you know what I'm saying, and you like the dollar, then you don't want to live in reality. God bless you. Be on your way. Hit that red X and keep it moving. But everybody else, we about to make some money on the blockchain, right? So here we go. Boss of Bitcoin.com. Again, for all your crypto trading resources, tool tips, and tricks, go to bossofbitcoin.com, click on products. We do have a wide selection. We got one-on-one meetings, we got beginner products, we got intermediate and advanced. Whatever your level is, we work to accommodate you. So bossofbitcoin.com if you haven't done it yet. YouTube suppresses these videos. They don't want the truth out there, right? So if you got any value from this presentation, from this conversation, you know what I'm saying, then do me a favor, pay it forward, text this video to somebody you care about, and let them buy their way out of salvation, buy their way into salvation as well, right? So let's do it. What's today's date? August 15th. 815 is 7. Miss Kimlin, what's going on? Good to see you. Let's go 7 from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bam! Damian Parsons. Sounds like opportunity time again. Opportunity came knocking. You are the winner of the day. Do me a favor, shoot me your Bitcoin wallet, and I will send you a couple bucks BTC as a token of my appreciation. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. Again, we have over 88 people watching. You know what I'm saying? I want to get that to 8,000, right? But we gonna do it with time. We're gonna make people money. We changing the world. Like my man already said, we are changing the world. It's already over. You know what I'm saying? It's already done. It's already done. We just have to play out this little partition of time. You know what I'm saying? So here we go. Let's go ahead and show our people some love. Let's see. And again, thank you to everybody that has held me down on Patreon with all the packages and everything. I couldn't do it without you guys, so I do appreciate that as well. So again, this is the shout out, right? So if you want to shout your country out, shout your land out, shout your city out, where you from, let me know. Let's see. We'll come back to that in a second. And then also, for everybody that made it this far in the video, thank you again. On Friday, I keep saying it, but on Friday, I'm doing what's called Freestyle Fridays, where I will literally go through every video and pick a comment. So just leave me whatever chart you want to see, and then on Friday, I'm gonna go through like 3 or 4 charts, like right there, boom, boom, boom. So if you got a chart that you're looking at, you want to know if it's going to make any money anytime soon, you want me to review it live on the air, we're going to do Freestyle Fridays, to where you just leave me a comment down below, and that's what I'll use to do a chart from. And then somebody from that list will win some Bitcoin too. Every Friday, like I say, it's payday, so I don't mind giving money out. I might give away $50 on Friday. You know what I'm saying? Why not? Why not? If people value fiat,